Greetings, my fellow normies. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm your host, just a normie. And if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share. And today I got some more Star Trek news. I don't know if it's a rumor, speculation, but there's some information out there on the internet that is talking about Scott Bakula returning to Star Trek as Captain Archer from when he was on Enterprise as its captain. I actually enjoyed Enterprise. I thought that Star Trek Enterprise episode or season 1 and season 4 and pieces of 2 and 3 were really well done and stuff like that. I thought that the way that they explored season 1 and season 4 and the way that they did with this director and exclusive executive writer Manny Koto and stuff like that, and how they went about it and stuff like that. I had a real fixation with Enterprise in regards to because of just the practicality of the ship. It seemed more practical in terms that it was more close to uh, current tech in a lot of ways. It reminded me of a submarine and its technology and all that. It wasn't very clean, and I say that in the way that it's not very clean because there's the areas are very confined and all that. And I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent and all that stuff, but he is probably one of the most underrated captains that is in Star Trek history. And Scott Bakula, is a very good actor and stuff. He did very well as Captain Archer and stuff. His performance as Captain Archer was very well done and stuff. I think that there's never been a big call to revisit his timeline and all that stuff. This took place, I think, between Pike and Kirk, I believe, and stuff. I think it's about 100 years in between and all that. If we go off of the movies, recent movies of J.J. Abrams and all that. But I think what they're trying to do is I think Captain Archer is going to make a comeback in the way with regards to Strange New Worlds. I think that's the only way that they could actually do this and stuff like that. But there's also talk of another spin-off solo series of Star Trek, and there seems to be this common theme with Paramount, Viacom, that owns the rights and the IP to Star Trek of attempting to bring back a lot of these older characters and stuff. And, Scott Bakula is not a young chicken. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Just like trying to bring back any of the other captains from any of the other shows. They're pretty up there in age. So, and I'm not saying they couldn't, stuff like that. They're not as old as Picard or William Shatner, and all that. Um, I'm not sure about a Captain Archer show. Maybe they could jump the timeline maybe 15, 20 years and then, continue on with a Star Trek Enterprise and just call it Captain Archer or something like that, and they do an upgrade to the Enterprise and all that, so she kind of looks like a constitutional class ship, but more rudimentary and stuff. I think that there's been a lot of like upgrades and stuff like that in regards to how people have shown what a future Enterprise would look like in this timeline and all that. And so, I think we could potentially see him possibly show up in the Star Trek Strange New Worlds alongside Christopher Pike as captain of the Enterprise D, that, or I mean Enterprise A, or just NCC 1701 and all that. Either way, I think it's interesting to hear or even speculate about this. Like I said, I really liked Scott Bakula as Captain Archer. I think he did a very good job for what he did. I was not too big on the temporal Cold War or the Zindi arc and all that because there was no payoff to either one. And it just seemed very out of place and all that. And that's where I did not like season 2 and 3. There were parts of 2 and 3 that I liked, but those two areas were just not very well received. And by that time, they already hurt Enterprise beyond being able to fix it. They did in season 4 with new direction and stuff. They really got back to the essence of what Star Trek was, but it was already too late. It was already going to be canceled and stuff, unfortunately. Um, but like I said, I really, really like it. Um, I think it's certainly, a possibility that it could happen. Jonathan Archer as Captain Archer, I think, you know, who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's been almost 20 years since he's portrayed the character. And I think he's on one of those cop shows in New Orleans or something like that. One of those SVU shows or CIS shows or something like that. So I don't know. Um, and I don't know if they're really thinking about, a bunch of like spin-offs or something like that, but I don't know. It just kind of like blows my mind, but whatever, each its own, and let me know what you think about this and stuff. It's got to be a rumor and stuff. That's all it can be. I don't see it as anything else. But like, subscribe, share, and we'll be talking to you later. Take care, everybody. Bye.